Hey guys, so welcome to a new reading vlog. Last week's I haven't edited last week's, but I know last week didn't go so well. I didn't read that much, but hopefully this week hasn't started off that great either. I was going to start this vlog yesterday, Sunday. For some reason I never end up starting my vlogs on Sundays. I always end up starting them on Mondays. Anyways, it is Monday, November 16th, 1:55 p.m. So update for today. So I'm still currently reading The Become of Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. I haven't gotten that much into it. I'm on page 134. I'm one chapter away from getting to finishing part 1. I could have done it last night, but the chapter is like 12 pages long. It's not a lot. I'm listening to the audiobook, but I just wasn't in it, so I didn't want to force it and continue reading when I wasn't like in a reading mood, so I didn't force it. But yeah, I have a theory about one character. I'm probably wrong, but I have a theory about one character. I'm not gonna say what it is because, you know, spoilers, but I have a theory. I'm still just like learning about the characters, and I'm excited to see how these 5 characters come together and like what exactly their mission is going to be, because I'm assuming the 5 of them are gonna end up all together at once. There's already 3 that like 2 characters, they were together from the beginning, and then they just came across another of like the 5. So I'm interested to see how the other 2 are gonna come into play into like the group. So yeah, those are my thoughts right now on this. I've also been reading The Betrothed. I didn't read last night just because, again, because I've been reading The Betrothed maybe before going to sleep. But like I've already said, last night I was in reading mood, so I didn't want to force it. So I didn't read anything yesterday from The Betrothed by Yari. Plans for today is to, I think I want to try to get to the halfway point of The Become of Darkness. And then I don't know about The Betrothed because I'm only reading it right before bed. So I probably will read just like one more chapter of that. I'm also planning to start decorating my room for Christmas today. I usually start decorating for Christmas the day after Thanksgiving. It is currently not that. But my mom convinced me to start now since I'm off of work this week. And it didn't take much convincing. I was just like, okay. So that's the plan for today. And yeah, so I'll talk to you guys again later once I have an update on the book. So I don't know if you could tell from behind me, I started the default process. Yeah, like I said earlier, I'm gonna be decorating for Christmas today. It's 5:48 p.m. I haven't done any reading, but I think I'm just gonna wait to do some reading tonight. I did do some outlining for I don't want to say book. I'm just gonna say writing project. That's what I'm calling it. My writing project. This outlining for that. Well, like I changed one of the love interest occupation, and I kind of hit like, which I've been debating about for like a while. So I think I got it like down. And then I just need to figure out exactly how I want the story to go. I kind of know what's gonna happen, but I need to figure out like the main things, but I need to figure out like the little things that's gonna happen and how we're gonna get from point A to point Z, the beginning to the end. So I kind of hit like a mental roadblock where I'm not sure how I want things to go. So I was like, let me just, because instead of just like staring at the paper, I was like, let me just start decorating for Christmas and just think about things while I'm decorating, instead of just staring at a blank page and nothing coming to me. So like hopefully like while I'm decorating, inspiration strikes and I'm able to come up with some cool things. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. I already took down a good portion. See, I knew I left some leaves. I was like, I put away the bag of leaves and I was like, I'm gonna be finding leaves for days, because I'm like, this doesn't seem like all the leaves that I put up. I just found 2 more that I had to put away, and then I had to put away the thing that I have on my desk, the leaves on that. Yes, so that's what's happening. That's what I'm gonna be doing for the time being. I'm listening to Christmas music as I do this, and yeah, so I think I may do like a little time lapse when I actually start decorating, putting up the Christmas decoration. So yes. Hey, so it's now technically the next day, Tuesday, November 17th, 12:54 a.m. I just wanted to wrap up Monday, even though it's technically Tuesday now. So what I have gotten done, so I've been like watching Hallmark Christmas movies while reading. Yeah, so I got to page 188. I'm on chapter 20, and okay, 2 things I want to mention. One, they introduced a character. We've barely like seen her, but I love her already because the sass. I love any character that has like a lot of sass. I always find it so funny. And I always tend to love those characters. Second thing, I had a theory about a character and it was just revealed that I was right. So that's good to know. I also have one other theory, but that hasn't, I don't think we'll know that for like, I don't even think we'll find out in this book if I'm right about that. Maybe the next one, I don't know, but I have a theory about this other character. But yeah, I think that's okay. So overall, what I'm feeling, I'm enjoying the story. I'm enjoying getting to know these characters, getting to know this world, but I'm not like in love with this story yet, but I feel I can get there. So yeah, that's my update for now. And yes, so I'll talk to you guys again. I wanted to read more, but it's not happening tonight. So anyways, yeah, that's my update for right now, and I'll update again tomorrow, like later on today, because it's already Tuesday, you know. It's now Wednesday, November 18th, 2:29 p.m. It's 2:30 now. Basically yesterday I didn't read. The last thing I updated you guys was right before I went to bed, like technically yesterday, so it was past midnight, so it wasn't technically Monday anymore. And so yeah, I didn't read yesterday. I just wasn't in the reading mood. I just wanted to watch movies, so I watched like some Christmas movies. But updates, I was like, okay, I really need to read. I need to make some progress on this book because I want to finish this before the end of the week. And I was like, okay, I got up, I got ready, and then I was like, well, I woke up late too, because technically I woke up early, but then I was so tired. And there was somebody laying on their horn outside because somebody was double parked and they were trapped in. So that was literally like an hour, like more than an hour. It was so annoying. Anyways, yeah, so I got up a little while ago, got ready, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna set a timer for 30 minutes and read uninterrupted for those 30 minutes. And I did it. I read a good amount of, not a lot of pages, but a good amount. I read a few pages, more than I did yesterday, so that's good. So I'm now on page 218. I'm on chapter 25, and I feel like a good amount has happened. At the point where I'm at now, a character experienced something, so now everyone's like getting together to discuss it. That's the best way I can explain that without spoiling anything. But overall thoughts on this book is that I'm not loving it. I'm not like in love with it and like completely invested in this book, but I'm not hating it either. I kind of feel like, I think I mentioned this before, because there are 5 POVs in this book, I feel like it won't be until the second book where I'm like fully invested in the story, because there's obviously we need to learn about these 5 different characters, and also all these other side characters are like with the main characters. And then there's also a lot of world building that we need to learn about. So I feel like this is more just like learning about the world and learning about the characters first, and then like I'm thinking like the second book, that's when the plot is really gonna like start moving, and a lot is gonna happen with the whole prophecy situation and defeating the Age of Darkness. So yeah, so that's all my thoughts and feelings right now. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat something. I'm not sure what, but I'm gonna eat something, and then I have to edit a video, so that it's not gonna be for a good minute to hop back into this, but I will hop back into this today. This that's my update for now, and I'll talk to you guys again later. So it's 6:32 p.m. but I'm just posted a video, so if you haven't seen it yet, it's my top 5 favorite Sophie Kinsella books. I'll put a card up here if you want to check it out. So I just posted that, and I'm just watching a YouTube video. I'm watching Jody's pre-lockdown book haul. So I'm like, it's 27 minutes long and I'm 6 minutes in, so I'm like, I should probably put up my little Christmas tree, which I'm gonna put up over here while I'm watching the video, and like, you know, multitask and get things done. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Oh my god, I'm 8%. I had 8% battery. Fun. It's 9:31 p.m. So real quick, I just want to talk about, so I'm now on page 251, chapter 31. I'm officially in the half point mark. And see, this is what I'm talking about, like that because there's so many perspectives, it's gonna take a while for you to learn about all the characters and everything that's involved with them, and just like, yeah, and to learn about the world and everything. Like just now I found out like something really big about one of the characters, well maybe two of the characters, so that just adds more to like the complicated situation that they're in, and like the little like this whole prophecy situation. It just adds so much more to it. Didn't see that coming. So yeah, that's really the main update I have for you guys. I just wanted to mention that because yeah, I knew that because there's so many perspectives, it's gonna take a while for you to like get all the information that you need and for things to like really start picking up. But yeah, something really big was revealed. And yes, so yeah, that's all I really have to say, and I'll talk to you guys again a little later because my battery is at 8%. So guys, I haven't vlogged in a while. I did do a little like time lapse right before this for today, but I didn't read anything yesterday. I had like a decent day of reading on Wednesday, but then yesterday, Thursday, I didn't read anything. And then I was gonna read last night, but then I have like my wisdom teeth were bothering me. I have them removed, but I still haven't done it. So it was a bit of pain, so I didn't read anything. And I just watched. Oh, before I keep talking, it's Friday, November 20th, 10:23 p.m. So like the entire week on Instagram, the Backstreet Boys, if you guys don't know, I'm in love with the Backstreet Boys. Have been for a long ass time. So all week they've been posting, if this will cooperate, they've been posting clips and reactions of this thing, what year, I think it was in 2001, where they did when they were promoting their Black and Blue album. They like got this private plane, this huge private plane, and traveled to 6 different continents in 100 hours to promote the album. So it's the anniversary of it, because I forgot how many years. Yeah, so it's been 20 years since they did that. It's been 20 years. Was it? Did it come out in 2000? I think it did. My bad. It came out. The album came out in 2000, the year 2000. The Black and Blue album. So yeah, they did around the world in 100 hours to promote the album. So it's the 20-year anniversary. So they keep posting different clips from different countries that they went to, and then they did like clips from like, they record like little clips of them just like reminiscing about that. So I happen to have the DVD of it, so I decided to watch it last night before bed. So that's what I did yesterday. But yeah, it still like amazes me the amount of people that were following them to the hotel in Rio, in Brazil. So many people. If I could find a picture, I'll post it here just so you guys could know, because that was insane. There were so many people. Anyways, let's talk about reading. So There Will Come a Darkness. I am now on page 343. I just finished part 2, so I'm about to start part 3, which is called The Tower, and I'm on chapter 44. So like I've been saying this entire time, I feel like this book is more of just like start learning about the characters, start learning about the world, because yeah, I'm not like in love with this, but I feel like it's because I'm not spending enough time with each of the characters to like fully like understand them and to like truly like get invested into their stories. But there are some things that with certain characters that are very interesting that are going on. Like this one character, we found out something about this one character that was just like, what? But that it turns out that one character, we've barely gotten any chapters in their perspective. So like I want to know more about that, but actually the chapter that I am now, it's in that person's perspective, so I'm like a little bit more. But I feel like, I don't know, it's hard when a book is in this case 5 different perspectives, because you're not getting enough time with each character and you're learning about 5 different characters as well as the people that are around them. So like all these different side characters for 5 different like pretty much main characters, so it's a lot. But right now, rating wise, I feel like this is like a 3.5, because I'm not hating my experience reading this, but I'm not like in love with the story yet. But depending how the story ends, it may go up, I don't know. But yeah, like I keep saying, it's hard when so fully get invested into characters when you keep changing perspectives. Is there anything else I want to say? But yeah, that being said, there are some things that are very interesting, and also I feel like it's not that fast paced. I do tend to enjoy books more when there's a lot going on and like the action that doesn't really stop. So in this, it's not that fast paced, it's a little bit more slower. So it sometimes I like unintentionally stop paying attention because I'm just like, I want it to be some more action. But again, it's not bad or anything, it's just, I don't know, it's just taken me like a while to really get to know these characters and learn about this world. So yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm not right now taking a break from reading because that's just the way I like to do it. I like to read for a bit and then take a bit of a break and then keep going back and forth, because sometimes I can't focus long enough to like read for like an hour straight. Sometimes I can, but most of the time it doesn't happen. Like maybe the most I can do is like 30 minutes. But yeah, that's the update I have for you guys right now, and once I start reading again, I'll update you guys again. It is not technically the next day. It's Saturday, November 21st. It's exactly midnight, and I'm on page 378, chapter 50. People have betrayed people. I didn't see that coming. I thought this one person was on this other person's side. Turns out they weren't. And I feel like stuff's about to hit the fan. Yeah. So that's something with like a fantasy series that usually happens where like it's a lot of like world building and like learning about the characters, and then like the last like I guess like 100 pages, it's like that's when stuff goes down. So now I'm getting real excited about what's gonna happen, how this one character is gonna feel. when he finds out exactly like who betrayed him, who betrayed them. So yeah, that's the update I have for right now. I'm gonna keep this short. I'm gonna keep reading in a little bit, and yeah. Hey guys, so it is, I'm pretty sure the last thing, I'm pretty sure I filmed today. I did updates. Yeah, that was when at midnight. So yeah. Anyways, it's Saturday, November 21st. It's 10:19 p.m. It's 10:20 now. And I just finished There Will Come a Darkness by Katie Rose Poole. So, first things first, I did end up giving it 3.5 stars out of 5. It was, I enjoyed it for the most part, but I wasn't like completely in love with the story and the characters. There were some characters that I did like there was this one character, I think like my favorite character was one of the side characters because she had like a few funny lines and she was like a bit sassy, so I really liked her. But we hardly got anything from her because she's a side character, not a main character. I am interested to see where the story is gonna go from here after the way it ended, now that everyone knows who the prophet is, and just like how this person is going to handle that, being the prophet, and just yeah, and using his grace, which I don't think I've mentioned, but like the magical system in this, they have the graces. So there's, I think, 4. Yeah, there's 4. One of them is the so the grace of hearts enhances strength, ability, speed, and senses. The grace of blood gives and takes energy to heal or harm. The grace of mind creates objects imbued with unique properties. The grace of sight senses and locates living beings. So yeah, so that's their magic system. Not everyone is born with a grace, and the main plot of this, what we know is that there are this group called, what are they called? The witnesses, that they are spreading these things, and they like, there's one of our main characters, Hassan, who is a prince. His like kingdom was overtaken by the witnesses, and basically the witnesses, they talk about how bad the people with grace are, how they have to get rid of them. So that's like a lot what the story is about. When we finally meet the leader of the witnesses, he was so annoying. I don't know, it just felt like the things he was saying felt so real in a way. What I mean by that is, there are situations like in real life where people, I feel like, try to manipulate other people into believing what they think, even if it may not be true. Like, he's trying to convince all these people that the people with grace, they're all bad and they all should be destroyed, and have the grace burned out of them, literally burned out of them. And I'm just like, oh. So yeah, I found him annoying. We only got to see him for a little bit. I'm kind of interested to see if you're gonna see, I guess we're gonna see more of him in the next book. Also, there's one of the other characters. I'm interested to see how they are going to deal with what happened at the end of the book. Yeah, like what I don't know how to say this without spoiling it. So something like big happens to her by another character, and I'm interested to see how this character is gonna deal with that. And then also this character, they find out something about their father. Yeah, so I'm interested to see what path that they're gonna take, and I kind of have a feeling that they might dip a little bit into the dark side. So I'm interested to see what goes on there. But yeah, all in all, I thought that was a good story. I did, like I keep saying, I didn't fall in love with it, but this was a lot of like just learning about the characters, learning about the world. So I do feel like the next book will be a little bit more action packed, because you know, a lot has already happened in this one book, especially towards the end, and I feel like they have gotten to the point where action needs to start happening so they could take down the witnesses and stop them from trying to do what they're trying to do without saying too much. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about this book. I do think I will eventually at one point pick up the sequel, which is already out. And yeah, so that is it. I'm finally done with this vlog. I feel like this week has been so long. I feel like it went by really quickly and really slowly all at the same time. It went by really quickly because I was off the entire week and now I had to go back to work tomorrow. And it went slow because the only thing I got done reading wise was read one book, and I was hoping to read at least like 2.5. I only got this one done, but hey, at least I got one done. This was actually my main priority, so yeah. Anyways, yes, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you would like to get more of this. And yes, so I'll catch you guys here next time. Bye. Hark the herald angels sing.